Hi there. In this video we'll be taking a quick look at this P4200 PeakTech current clamp adapter. So obviously it's a clamp, it's for AC, doesn't work on DC, and it will give you a 1 millivolt reading for 1 amp. So this is really nice to add to your current multimeter and extend its capabilities. Thank you very much, PeakTech, for sending this unit in, and let's get inside the box. Okay, it seems it has a 4-letter pouch. Actually really nice to the touch, with a little bit of a loop to carry around, and the clamp itself really small. I actually really like this thing, and for an electrician, for example, it's really good that it's small. You can get inside the panel with many wires and just clamp this around the wire and check, I don't know, if one of your circuitry is overloaded, for example, or to see if anything gets power, or you can do many things with this depending on what you actually need to troubleshoot. So what I'm seeing now, okay, so it's one wire coming out of the probe itself. Okay. And then it splits into 2 wires, so it can connect to your standard multimeter. What's important is that the multimeter actually has a millivolt AC reading, because otherwise you would just have a bit of not so precise measurement. You can still get a guess of what's going on, but the more precise your reading is on the multimeter, the better you will understand the situation. So with this fellow, you have the milliamp dedicated port. This one, for example, does not have that. So this is less precise in the milliamp range, and to get an accurate reading, you need to have this dedicated port. And we'll be going outside, basically like an electrician would do, and see how much current my house is drawing at this particular time of the day with this clamp, because this can go over wires. You don't need to undo anything, and that's actually freaking cool. And if you want a dedicated video for this multimeter, and obviously this one, they will be linked in the video description. Both of them really nice. This one even better because it has the capability to read this clamp really precisely. This one cannot actually do that. In price, this one is a bit cheaper, but this one is more capable. Just realized we didn't even check the documentation that came with it. So this is the factory calibration of the device and the manual, but from the middle should be PeakTech standard, and English should start exactly right here. What is this? It's a Cat2 600 volt. So for electricians that work in the standard environment, not industrial, this is more than enough. They should have no problem whatsoever. And range up to 200 amps. I think that's enough. Maximum 15 millimeter, 16. Geez, I see something and I say another thing. 16 millimeter conductors. Yeah, that's good. These are the dimensions of the little guy. Coil cable with straight banana plug. And output 1 millivolt per amp. And the accuracy of the reading, we have it here. displays 100 millivolts. It means we have 100 amps. Let's go play. Throughout this video you will see me make kind of a stupid mistake that can really make your day really bad by blowing up your multimeter if you ever try to measure amps instead of volts. So do not measure amps in mains because it goes boom. Luckily with a probe that doesn't happen. It's a completely different thing. The voltage is way lower. What comes out of the probe, it's millivolts. I still tried to use the probe on milliamps instead of millivolts. So yeah, and also messed up the ports, plugged into the wrong port. I will figure it out by the end of the video, and I will clearly show you the difference between these two units, why this one can use such a probe in a much more efficient way and give you accurate readings. This one can just tell you, yeah, there's something flowing through there, but not how much. So this combo is the go-to. Did you catch that I was connected in the wrong port with the black probe? So that needs to go into common, and this one in milliamp port. So let's power it on and see if we can agree with the reading on this one that says 1.5 amps. Wasn't really getting a reading, and I figured it out. I was in milliamps, I was talking about milliamps all the time, and it's about millivolts all the time. And this is less accurate because it does not have a millivolt reading, it only has a volt reading. So yeah, live and learn. Millivolts does not equal milliamps. We are in the wrong port. We need to be here. And now we are in the correct port on the correct reading type. 1.53 millivolts. That means 1.53 amps. Exactly what this guy is also saying. And I could just clamp over the live wire, over the neutral, you get the same thing, doesn't matter, and get the reading extremely easily. And to get an impression of what this guy can do, it does not have a millivolt range, so it's in volt range still, 4 volt range. I'm going to clamp this on the wire, but don't expect much. So yeah, we are getting something, but at least we know there is current flowing through that wire, but we do not know the real value. So you need a multimeter with a millivolt range for this type of probe. And that's about it for this video. Extremely easy to use, and it will add to the capabilities of your multimeter just by plugging this in. Thank you very much again, PeakTech, for sending this to the channel. As always, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I will do my best to answer. Maybe subscribe to my channel, that helps a lot, and see you in the next video. Bye.